Christmas Chronicles is a movie that is on Netflix now. It's been out for about a month on Netflix. It's coming up on a month. December 22nd will be a month. I've held off this long on reviewing and watching this movie because this is something I wanted to watch closer to Christmas. Maybe probably should have saved it for Christmas, but I wanted to get a review of this out before Christmas. So what is the Christmas Chronicles all about? Well, the Christmas Chronicles is about two kids, two siblings, brother and sister. The sister believes in Santa Claus. She's 10 years old. She's still writing him letters. Older brother Teddy, he's kind of a dick. He doesn't really like his sister. They don't really get along. He doesn't believe in Christmas anymore. He's really traumatized by the death of his father. But one night, his sister Kate is so determined to catch Santa in the act on tape, and she records him, and they find Santa, they break his sleigh, and now they have to help Santa get all the presents to everybody on Christmas Eve and prevent them from ruining Christmas and keeping morale of the Christmas spirit up. Now, what's the selling point of this movie? Why did I decide to watch this movie? Well, it's a Christmas movie. It's on Netflix. We all know that Netflix doesn't have that many good original movies, but I gave this one a chance. It's from the creators of Harry Potter and Home Alone. So Chris Columbus produced this movie. He didn't direct it. He produced it. And you can tell because there's literally a scene, there's a giant set where I'm like, that is something Chris Columbus would have created for Harry Potter. That was enormous. It was magical. There's little elves in this movie. There's CGI. The CGI is completely obvious, but it's supposed to be obvious for a movie like this. Like, I mean, here's how I judge a Christmas movie. Usually Christmas movies aren't great movies, but they're good Christmas movies. You know what I mean? They capture that spirit of Christmas. They put you in that Christmas mood. You know, that's how I really judge a Christmas movie. This movie really does that, actually, and I'm gonna give it props. Not everything works in the movie. A lot of the humor falls really flat in this movie, for instance. But as I said, like, some of the sets are amazing. That set that I was talking about before that looks like it comes out of a Harry Potter movie, it really does. Like, it's got big budget spectacle like that, but then it's got a lower budget spectacle, and it's just kind of like, you know what? I can roll with it. It's a Christmas movie. Little elves, they're gonna make Funko Pops of those things, aren't they? Probably. Everybody's gonna see those and they're gonna be like, well, I mean, it's CGI, but the whole point is they're elves. They're little tiny elves that are like 3.5 inches tall. So that's awesome. And I love how this movie really kind of, in a way, dismisses, you know, the Santa Claus tropes, you know? Because Santa Claus in this movie, who is played by Kurt Russell, I'll talk about him in a minute. Santa in this movie is more like, yeah, I don't really say ho ho ho, that's not my thing. He also looks at billboards and he's like, that is not the way I look like. He's like, why am I always portrayed as a fat guy? I am not fat. Why am I always on Coca-Cola cans? He's like, this is completely inaccurate. So that aspect of the movie I really like. What I also really liked is the fact that, like, you could see him within a matter of seconds cover so much ground within the entire world delivering presents. It's awesome. It's like, what if we all believed in Santa when we were little? For all we know, hey, after this movie, he could be real. Sorry to burst your bubbles, little 8-year-olds. He's not real. Oh my god, I just said he's not real. I'm turning into Scrooge. But it's like, if you don't believe in Santa, it's gonna renew your belief in Santa, this movie. It's just like, how does this guy do it all in one night? And it's like, well, this is how. It's a really logical explanation as to how this dude can do it all in one night. And Kurt Russell as Santa, perfect casting. Okay, never in my life did I ever think I wanted to see Santa surfing on a snowboard in the middle of air. He's in mid-air just surfing down to a chimney on a snowboard. That was awesome. Also, never in my life did I ever think I wanted to see Santa in a jail cell singing Christmas tunes with a bunch of jazz players, guitar players. This movie had it all. It's really funny. It definitely has those Christmas movie cliches where it's like, oh, well, you know, one of the main characters had some traumatic event, like lost his father. Oh, maybe there's something with the father that'll come back at the end. Oh, hey, it's two siblings that don't like each other. They're obviously going to get along by the end of the movie. It's stuff like that where it's just like, okay, we've seen it all before. And as I said before, a lot of the humor, there's a lot of attempts at humor here. they don't really land. Some things got a hearty chuckle. Some of them got a ho ho ho. That is a bad Santa joke. But, I mean, most of it really falls flat. And other than Kurt Russell as Santa, the acting is pretty abysmal. The two kids, yeah, they're child actors. We all talk shit about child actors, and unfortunately it's true. They're not very good in this movie. They try, I'll give them that, but they're really not that good. Especially a lot of scenes with the young girl. I think you could have gotten a little bit more out of her. Ultimately, the way I'm going to grade this movie is, did this movie capture the Christmas spirit? Did it put me in the Christmas mood? Because, I mean, yeah, it's been cold. I live in New England. I live in Massachusetts. Like, it's been cold here, but, like, we don't have any snow. Like, nothing's really decorated. Like, it doesn't feel like Christmas. Honestly, this movie got me in the Christmas mood. I am all for Christmas now. Bring on the Christmas movies. I'm watching all of them that I have now. I'm watching as many Christmas movies as I can now, and it's because of this movie. It put me in the Christmas mood, really livened up my spirits during this Christmas season, and I really enjoyed watching the Christmas Chronicles and Kurt Russell going around as Santa, being a not-so-cliched Santa. I'm glad that movie did not give us a cliched Santa. I'm gonna give the Christmas Chronicles a B. Check this one out on Netflix, guys. This is a really fun Christmas movie. Thank you for watching my review of the Christmas Chronicles. Ho, 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 ho! I really should, like, edit, like, a beard and a hat and, you know, I mean, hey, I at least have an ugly Christmas sweater. You can check out some other reviews I have done in the link below. That is the link to my website. I have all my links to my social media accounts there, as well as a button where you can subscribe to this channel, and you can subscribe down below. Just hit that red bar and that bell so you get all my notifications. You guys are the best. I'll see you soon.